Welcome to Happiness Talks, where we explore what it really means to live a fulfilling life. Today's episode is titled The Joy of Giving versus the Happiness of Oneself. We'll be diving into the age-old question, what makes you happier? Making yourself happy or making others happy? To help us explore this, we'll follow the story of two characters, Sam and Rachel, who are both searching for the answer in their own lives. So, grab your favorite drink, sit back, and let's dive in. Our story begins in the heart of New York City, where a young man named Sam has been laser-focused on his personal happiness for as long as he can remember. Sam works hard at his tech startup, spends his weekends attending personal development seminars, and practices yoga to keep his mind clear. He has everything he thought would bring him happiness: a successful career, financial security, and a sleek apartment overlooking the city. One day, while sitting at his favorite cafe sipping on his go-to vanilla latte, Sam feels an odd emptiness. He thinks, I've done everything I was supposed to, everything they said would make me happy. But why does it feel like something is missing? Sam's approach has been all about self-fulfillment, driven by the idea that if he works hard and rewards himself with what he loves, happiness will naturally follow. He focuses on experiences that bring him joy, like travel and hobbies, but after a while, each new experience begins to lose its luster. Sam realizes that in all his efforts to make himself happy, he's left wondering if this is all there is. Across the country, in a small town in Colorado, we meet Rachel, a schoolteacher in her early 30s. Rachel's life is centered on helping others, whether it's volunteering at a local shelter, supporting her students, or just lending a hand to neighbors who need it. Unlike Sam, Rachel has spent much of her life giving to others, driven by the belief that contributing to the well-being of those around her will make her happy. Rachel loves her work and the connections she builds with her community, but lately, she's begun to wonder if she's neglecting her own happiness. One evening, after a long day of teaching and volunteering, she's exhausted, feeling burnout. As she reflects, Rachel asks herself, am I truly happy? I give so much to others, but have I been ignoring my own needs? Rachel's life, though filled with meaning, lacks the personal fulfillment and self-care that she knows is important. It raises the question, can you be happy if you're always giving and never taking time for yourself? Through the magic of podcast storytelling, let's imagine that Sam and Rachel's paths cross at a personal growth retreat in California. Both are searching for answers to the same question from different angles. What brings more happiness? Focusing on yourself or focusing on others? On the first day of the retreat, Sam and Rachel strike up a conversation. Over the course of the retreat, they bond over their contrasting perspectives on happiness. Sam opens up about his struggle to find lasting joy through self-centered pursuits. Rachel shares her feelings of burnout from constantly giving to others without taking care of herself. During one of the workshops, the speaker introduces a concept that hits home for both of them: balance. The speaker explains that happiness isn't an either/or situation. It's not about choosing between yourself and others, but finding a balance that honors both. Self-care is essential for personal well-being, but giving to others can provide deeper meaning and fulfillment. Research shows that acts of kindness and helping others activate parts of the brain associated with pleasure, the same parts stimulated by food or even money. But equally, studies show that self-compassion and prioritizing your own needs can lead to a more resilient and fulfilled life. Think of it like a cup, the speaker says. If you constantly pour out your energy and love for others without refilling your own cup, eventually, you'll run dry. But if you focus only on filling your own cup, you'll miss out on the joy that comes from sharing it. This resonates deeply with Sam and Rachel. Sam begins to realize that his happiness isn't just about achieving personal success. It's about contributing to something greater. Rachel, on the other hand, learns that taking time for herself isn't selfish. It's necessary for her to continue giving to others effectively. By the end of the retreat, both Sam and Rachel have a new perspective. Sam decides to volunteer in his local community, realizing that giving back can bring a sense of fulfillment he'd been missing. He's still going to enjoy his success and personal pleasures, but now he understands that sharing his time and energy with others enriches his own happiness. Rachel, inspired by her conversations with Sam, commits to taking better care of herself. She schedules regular days off, books a trip she's always wanted to take, and learns that it's okay to say no sometimes. By prioritizing her self-care, she's actually able to give more when it truly matters. Together, they realize that happiness isn't a competition between making yourself happy or making others happy. It's about balance. It's about finding joy in giving, but also finding peace in caring for yourself. So, what makes you happier? Making yourself happy or making others happy? The answer, as Sam and Rachel discovered, lies somewhere in the middle. Happiness comes when we embrace both. We thrive when we care for ourselves, ensuring we have the energy, love, and compassion to share with others. The next time you feel torn between self-care and giving to others, remember that your cup needs to be full before you can pour into someone else's. By striking the right balance, you'll find that happiness isn't just about one or the other. It's about the harmony between the two. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Happiness Talks. If you enjoyed this discussion, be sure to subscribe and share with others. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the joy of giving versus the happiness of oneself. See you next time, and remember, happiness is a journey, not a destination.